Welcome. This is Offside Labs here on FMS. The weekend was busy. Football, left, right, center. At the Africa Cup of Nations, Morocco couldn't win. They couldn't host and win the Africa Cup of Nations. They were surprised by Senegal. Before the commencement of the tournament, you ask, who is your favorite to win this particular tournament? Because of infrastructure, because of the recent performance of Morocco are favorites. But Senegal, don't forget, on the latest FIFA ranking, Senegal is the second best African country when it comes to football in Africa. So yesterday, we saw the first and second play in the Africa Cup of Nations final. Before that, Morocco has gone 50 years without winning the Africa Cup of Nations. So since 1976, they had not won the Africa Cup of Nations. But yesterday, we thought things would have changed for Morocco to win the Africa Cup of Nations. But it came with a lot of chaos, it came with a lot of drama. Senegal, at a point in time, leaving the stadium, going to the dressing room because they felt like a penalty, was not a good call. But they returned and changed things. Sadio Mane, a good leader on the pitch. We'll be diving deeper into that. I have my guys here. We are going to talk about the Africa Cup of Nations. And also, in Europe, Barcelona lost a first match after winning 11 matches in a row. Real Madrid also won. Now, the points gap between Barcelona and Real Madrid is only 1 point.
Real Madrid, you know, can intem to when I can't want it. Abel won a win, to can't want it.
Alvaro Arbeloa won his first La Liga game after he was eliminated from the Copa del Rey by Albacete. 2 goals, 1 penalty.
2 goals, 1
So they scored 1 goal, 1 penalty. 1 goal, 1 penalty.
That kind of yes, weekend as soon as can you know that is now far Besita Semaba.
We have a last week.
It's Albacete and Real Madrid.
Last week I'm saying last week I'm saying last week I said a review of matches name last week boy
Levante are 19th on the league.
Yes, we na lose.
Levante are 19th on the league.
We still program and I say kafa baby ana.
Asema intro no gram man go ma wi.
That intro
manu
Real Madrid won against Levante.
So
okaso content over so be a bit.
On the check carpet na say.
Levante I want money just Levante.
Levante Raul Abelwa ball. Abelwa ball. Abelwa you see. Second half Frate pa to pa. Abelwa ball. Abelwa. Is it Real Madrid for?
Abelwa Ebono are the relative. I saw one comment on Twitter on X.
Is it only Ibnu some relation?
What's a relation?
As you come, as Zabi Alonso come, Alonso ball. Them say come. Now it's Abelwa ball.
Abelwa.
Manchester United in England also surprised Manchester City. Michael Carrick. Is he the new Sir Alex Ferguson? Because for the first time I saw Sir Alex Ferguson very excited by the Old Trafford. Clapping. That shows clearly what Michael Carrick did. And a certain pressure is released from Manchester United. We'll be definitely pointing to that. Guys, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me start taking your general overview of the African Cup of Nations. Senegal beating Morocco by 1-0. What Senegal has to go through before scoring the goal in a particular final? We got to a point. Penalty. Is it derby? Where is it derby? Let me start with you.
So I think yesterday we witnessed a very good final. Looking at the performance of each country that was in the final yesterday, Morocco, Senegal. I think they are topmost in terms of their performance in this tournament. Senegal conceding just 1 or 2 goals, and Morocco conceding just 1 goal tells you how good they were in this tournament. So I think we witnessed a good game from different perspectives, both tactical, physical, and all that. So on Friday, I said I personally think Morocco is going to, because of their performance in this competition, their physicality aspect, tactically, and how versatile the team is. So I thought that they were going to, but Senegal came from different perspective, giving out a good performance in this tournament, both physical and all that. So I think it was a good final that's worth watching. But in as much we are talking about the good performance, at the end it was chaotic.
Yeah.
And all this beauty that today we're here to talk about, I think the chaotic is on the verge of writing it off. How Anna Quebec could picture this Afcon to the entire continent and say, no, this is the Afcon that you need to respect. This is the Afcon that you can say more underrated. I think that all these chaotic incidents in this, I shall say about the headline of the news. They say, you can't about the performance in the view. You can't about the incident you see. So I think say, in as much as you can't performance in, I think some incident you see was unprofessional from my perspective. I don't think say Senegal, Papitio, man, but I think it was a good performance. Okay, both performance from both sides, Morocco and Senegal. Both managers being tactically good, physical aspect about on the field now. In 15 dominance from Senegal and 15 dominance from the likes of Morocco, the fullbacks, and all that. It was a good final and it's worth watching. I think that me Philippe are fan and that's my take on. But I think I'll come and talk about.
We don't deep into the incidents that happened on the pitch. CB, Senegal beat Morocco host nation.
Alberto, thank you. Morocco were really prepared to host this tournament.
Yeah.
Look at their pitches. Look at the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Look at how beautiful the stadium was.
Yeah.
Like, I'm buy hosting.
Yeah.
And they work also with their performance. From the start of the tournament to the end.
Yeah.
You can't write Morocco off.
Yep.
Their performance solid. And yesterday final was like when you be unsure.
Wow. Exactly.
It's a must-watch final.
Yeah.
Must-watch final. I was so dramatic. Like, in all, like we witnessed one of the best Afcon final.
Definitely one of the best one of the best Africa Cup of Nations final. I agree with both of you. That's why I said we'll come and delve deeper into the incidents that happened, because I don't see our players selling this kind of football to us on a night, and at the end of the day, the attention have to be shifted to a referee decision, certain things, video stand referee, other things. But Forsen, your general overview.
Well, as we are all starting this program, I want to welcome my brothers as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Wow.
The Afcon gave everything that it should have given. Yes, Morocco took the center stage.
Yeah.
To make sure that the world would see what Africa is of.
Okay.
Or what Africa is entailed of. Their technology, infrastructure, even at the start of the tournament, weather conditions.
Yeah.
So people were complaining, say, what can be done off? Because other African nations, you would see the weather conditions, especially when the pitches were wet.
Yeah.
And the playing conditions wouldn't be favorable as it could have been. But look at the technologies they put in place.
Yeah.
I was watching one of their documentaries. They use this Bermuda technology that pitch say far. The pitch is able to sustain the water. Now soaked pitch action akuma momentimi ab the ball not to form up on the camera. Although at the start of the tournament, the crowd issues, supporters weren't going in, but the euphoria and the enthusiasm was building up as the matches were going on. So it was one of the best tournaments I've ever watched from Morocco, hosting this year's or 2025 Afcon. So we hope to delve into a lot of more.
All right. So now to the game itself. Morocco lost to Senegal.
Yeah.
I was on Focus with my guy. He said Senegal surprised everybody. He said Senegal caused an upset. I said if Senegal wins the Afcon, if Senegal beats Morocco to win the Afcon, it's not an upset. It's never an upset. Because if not that Morocco are hosting the tournament, they are not a better team than Senegal.
in this tournament for me.
Even
Senegal
before
was
the
better.
tournament, if not that Morocco were hosting the tournament, and it was a normal. You see, the African football is different from the World Cup. African Cup of Nations is different from the World Cup. There's a way of playing the Afcon, and Morocco adapted that particular style at the point in time. That's why they were able to read the final, especially against Nigeria.
The physicality aspect. This tournament.
So if Senegal wins it, it's not an upset. But because Morocco are hosting, they become favorites. Now, what you watched, right from the first minute to the last minute, did Senegal truly deserve that win?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. You see, I'm not much,
Okay.
tactically, physicality aspect. At the point in time, Morocco, Ebeshe match biasia within some minutes, they have created that rank rotation and rank overloads at the right side of opponent, at the left side of the opponent. That's Omomo right, That baby Acha Fakimi They be creating overloads on the side of opponents, But on board 10 minutes, no one creating overloads because of Diop. That's the best left back at this tournament. That's Senegal left back Diop.
West Ham.
On the commented that penalty. I think this tournament was an excellent performance, and the whole man Sadio Mane. So I think it was a good competition for Morocco. At the point in time, we say now almost set it back, and the possession aspect of the game was from Senegal. I will be expected because Morocco and Senegal Obia was expected in terms of possession. Morocco ne befa because of how our continent for and how born. But then Senegal for say now our midfield of Lamine Camara, Papi Gueye and Idrissa Gueye give us that balance. Idrissa Gueye, the shielding of the defense, ball winning aspect, or the flair of in the game, Camara the bebro, then Papi Gueye, the all-round boss-to-boss playing so bro in the game. So more that balance, and in terms of creativity, the way who determine the tempo of the game. This Senegal for Eddie bro. So I think on the game, I'm surprising me because of performance now. Previously, in coming from quarterfinal, semi-final, into this final, on my good performance. It really was on Bobono because I'm not considered just 2 goals in this tournament.
Yeah.
Because which was their word balance moving and on actually. And when a bad possession wise, and yeah, we open a Morocco for previously games they dominate you in terms of possession wise. Yeah. I think say performance be on the bay and they deserve to because in the day at the point 4th minute now Morocco.
Yeah.
That header from Sek. It takes a brilliant Yashin Bunu. And it me a save that ball.
Bono on the night made some crucial saves.
Yeah. That boy in the in Sushian 1v1 of course.
I
think say neck a bit much Sunday game I think say it take a brilliant and a good goalkeeper in Bono and a saving. So I think in the game almost create clearer chance I was saying or Senegal. They were dangerous. Also the calmness never. Mamadou can I say Mamadou Sa. The ball or the calmness never. You see, now all round physicality on the bro. A bassy and calm born down on the bro in their midfield. So BB I said not they were better on the day than Morocco.
Okay.
Because of the chance created and how good they know defended and all that. So I think say on the day
they were good. Okay.
Yeah, they were good.
CB,
How about you?
who do you think truly deserved this win?
Both teams are prepared.
Okay.
But this is a final. Final, yeah, budget, yeah, so I saw Senegal or Bebo final no ababeji.
Okay.
Senegal or Bebo final no ababeji. Let's talk about this boy, Mamadou Sa. Yeah. You started tournament singing now when you start.
Okay.
Khalidou Koulibaly a film against Egypt and Obeboye on the 68 minutes. Obebo 68 minutes. You started tournament singing now when you start. But final or start say. Now, look at his calmness.
Yeah.
Look at his calmness. Oh, Morocco, Bebo, almost like host nation. Atmosphere. It was very, very conducive. I'll bet me a play born ahead your pay. But I saw Senegal say Obebo Aji. Look at money, leadership, and the winning. Omu nyina akọ dressing room no. Ono nko understand still field and so. Even their coach, a crowd and back players and say, "Yeah, more tournament." No.
Yeah, we're talking about that. A coach leading the players out of the pitch to the dressing room just because you felt like decision B on the pitch didn't go in favor of your club. Was it okay?
But Sadio Mane standing still. And I'm so say this will be his last Afcon. He deserves it. Say in the last because there was also be a 2-time Afcon champion. There also be a
Senegal has won 2 African Cup of Nations, right?
Top scorer, Senegal history. Top assister, Senegal history. All-time top assister, Afcon history. Top scorer of Afcon, more toss of free. So, like Senegal, Juma and Kasa say Obebo Afcon no. In terms of their physicality, like during this tournament, in the course of the tournament, Morocco adapted physicality because the Mondays, check your World Cup, previous matches in the World Cup, they possess the game.
Yeah.
On possess the match, in as much say ni power, on found ni power, then the able. O possess the game, but this tournament now, Kasa no buy or adapted style be say also the physicality count. Ni kwan say ball be also stay back kakra on see defend kakra. So match like Senegal came
well prepared.
Or baso obeji tournament
All right, Fosun.
Well, I think that both countries gave us a befitting final.
Okay.
Yeah. It was an end-to-end stuff. Basically, ultimately say Ubia want a plan or the game.
Yeah.
And Ubia so make sure send a plan. He wouldn't commit so much, so that the opponent, when weakness no the idea punishing. Senegal coming into this game, losing your big man, Koulibaly at the back,
captain,
and then bringing in Mamadou Sarr, who hadn't started the tournament in a whole while.
20 years guy,
Strasbourg, solid performance at the back, and he came as a inclusiveness at the back line. It brought more calmness because I thought Bianca without Koulibaly, there will be a little bit of shaky, but he brought calmness. They knew what they were doing, and they organized with Mendy. He organized them very well. So the Senegalese actually came into the picture. Just that aside the antics and those things that happened during the game, which I think I'll be so. The game gave us what we were supposed to witness.
Okay.
I must confess. But the two teams came in with a plan. Say, me expose me home, and me niya, and me fa home, and me yede, and me punish me. So that was what.
Minutes now go be
Exactly. For you to have a match at the end, you have a 50-50 possession. Come on, it should rightly tell you, say, both teams, they were really prepared not to give up or give in any loose ends for anyone to take advantage of.
All right, so looking at the game these teams showed to us on the night, at the end of the day, we are not talking about the beautiful football Senegal played. We are talking about the beautiful football Morocco displayed. We are rather talking about a goal Senegal scored that was disallowed. A penalty Senegal felt like it was the penalty. It got to a point, the players had to go to the dressing room, including the coach. You had to take Sadio Mane to call the players back to play. Always we've been talking about the progress of African football. We've been talking about people respecting the African game because we saw an European, an English, who said African Cup is a small tournament. Jimmy Carragher said that. We are fighting Jimmy Carragher because he said African Cup is a small tournament. But you don't see this in the Euros.
Never.
That they are playing an Euro final. The team feels like a decision went against them. They've left the pitch to the dressing room. They don't play again. You have to take one player to convince them. You have to play 90 plus 20 before extra time. You have to delay the game for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not helping our game.
So I say, up until the last minute of this tournament. This Afcon ticked almost every modern football success box. The pitch condition.
Yeah.
The world-class stadium. The spectators, the attendance of the spectators, the smooth logistics, and all that ticked that modern football success until that last-minute incident that happened. So you see, CAF President Patrice Musebi said this is going to be one of the best Afcon because of the place it was played, the facilities, the atmosphere, the good performance, the quality of the place, and all that. But yeah, can I say, you see, every well-structured tournament be able to be a chance of failing because of the route. That tournament in. And I think say Afcon akwa say car was CC who polishing kama and engine. And the engine is the attitude of the fans, the attitude of some players, their own professional attitudes.
Yeah.
This tournament is a late change. Tournament be who Afcon.
This is than the 2010 South Africa.
Okay.
That's the World Cup.
No, the Afcon.
Yeah, I'm talking about Afcon.
Angola, sorry.
Angola, yeah. But I think we are selecting Angola in terms of that infrastructure na kind of condition how any man ko any na. So what is the make say SLA pa, but you see Africa Afcon is different. You see, you ever share tournament na say share Thomas there was a feud some controversies on social media say some the referees are favoring the Moroccans. You see, inti ekwakoya ade be do betrim.
So 13th man.
You see, because about 50 years, so we need who is the spending for our 1.3 billion cedis. Then you see currency in cedis. And I share this tournament team. Inti also winning. And some incidents be on my referees in the some of the fans feel say because of say me host nation inti and a that is the root of some Africans. Say the and how everything. Say because next day when I say incident this year, in as much as Europeans and be fun cool no. Yeah, fun cool. Yeah, at this year, yeah, take calmness and control bibia. Yeah, gidi now. Yeah. And name. I think say that's the reason why this our tournament field or underrated. And just feel underrated because someone underrated that. Yes, me yes, feel say if you say underrated, it has been underrated by the Europeans. Yeah. And I think say any chaotic incidents, you know. Me no be arguing how they underrate us because maybe I modernize the game is. Anyhow educative this game na anyhow I sell it, anyhow worldwide that will be a should be nice for. Now say oko mad this kind of symbolic attitude. Yeah. Next 4 years, so kwa say this word now at a point in time, omo mbenya GDA some have konanya this kind of experience. No, no. I think say it was unprofessional attitude. Take through from PPTL. And sometimes me penas and power, but the attitude, no the man. It was unprofessional from a coach at the caliber. So Bekacho plays in free park as one question. Are they about Angala? Angala. No. Who Afcon tournament?
Exactly. The biggest you see the biggest tournament on the continent.
Yeah, Afcon. What catch your place? Incident see. Incident and you say corner. You bet than incident, you know. Obekwa to that same incident now, but also face it. O catch your players. So I'm on dressing. You mo boni bi. Ow. You bo canteen kono ya na. Etangala na. I think me jini tun so obe apolo ya say bet. I think say I sell it to the world that ne apolo je nya asete. I sell we bi nyina hu how chaotic the incident was. Nti okay na ka yanko. I think say Sadio Mane became a symbol of hope both on and off the pitch for Senegal. And or leadership quality.
Yeah.
Catch us, Mumra. When you believe him, you go face as men.
And literally he missed the penalty.
Unim the ABC. Nana unim the ABC. Was young Konkobo. That is a symbol of hope both on and off the pitch for Senegal. And obey legend. I think that for now, me player be about Senegal. this kind of attitude and performance of Ben Sadio Mane. Not even me can say Senegal, but I think say me limit no. At the point, if say me brave pa, make us Africa.
With what Sadio Mane has achieved in Senegal.
Me say me brave pa Africa. Me never here. I think say Africa there will be a man. But see, chaos is the enemy decision. I disagree with Obi Obeka Cheme. Me say, Coach Ndela from Congo was biased. I don't see any wrong with that two crucial decisions not taking on the day. There was a foul on Hakimi by Sheikh. It was foul. No matter how our best friend say both Omunina show or Mansa, and it was less. The contact was less. Intimo being tough form. Was there a contact? That is the question.
There was a contact.
There was a contact. Then it's a foul.
Yes.
Incident when you and not penny see you. I see multiple times that you just foul. We are remember for a Rudiger. You will be away. You just foul here. And sorry, football fan or her ball. In as much as Obia supported Senegal, you're fair to this incident. It was a foul.
Yeah.
And even the referee whistled before Ismail Issa put the ball in the net.
Okay.
In this case, they can't get foul. Kwanza a ball ni kwa kotom. In as much as Obeka Chef say, neni kwa so whistle no. A professional thing to do. Say incident you need to take that instant decision now feel say you know as a referee.
Yeah.
Obeka said the incident now say could taking a time that cry. Can be bet. Because I say was there a contact?
Yes.
It's when I referee now who say a contact. Then I bet at that point in time. 88 minutes. But in as much as Obeka say I feel may disagree with Obi Obeka say or a bias, and I think say he lacked crisis management. Timing decision, match control, and understanding the context of the game.
Okay.
You see, I'm going one. I'm telling my phone. I say, first, me say because timing decision.
Yeah.
I feel say the timing was wrong. The timing was wrong. That penalty that was Jema Morocco. Not necessarily saying a penalty.
Okay.
In terms of the timing decision about, not necessarily saying a penalty. It was a penalty. But after that, there was a crucial incident. Fans and any clear understanding of that issue. You see?
Yeah.
And I was like, penalty. It's here. When omunim so mo ahye go ayanji. Omo anya clear understanding of the oji.
Yeah.
You see? It's not money say at a point in time, take a anka that Brahim Diaz and Ombuna Nungus name Pomon. Tanam free in that context of the game. Let me free say, Senko Point. And I can be able to try one. Be able to try. In as much as on back a point, we take you on back watch a referee. Ubian Cochet dressing room. And again, match management. And on that incident of Senegal going down. Now me feel say the decision was right from the perspective and from VAR perspective. Then was all call no take a look, no back into the stadium, and always check the whole crowd for them to get a clear understanding of the identity of Jason. I think they cannot be commoners.
Yeah.
One control game near home. At the point of visit, come have out there who this in who, but fans in the ATM, players in about so.
No, but you see, we are talking about match management and other things here.
Yeah.
Football deals with emotions.
Yeah.
In see, incident BCSC, you are the referee. You have the power in the center of the pitch. One foul. It's a clear foul.
It's a clear foul. You have taken your decision.
You have taken my decision. What's the need for me to go and visit the VAR again? Because you know it's a foul.
And on I never understanding context of the game. Maybe honum obetima say. Same free say at the point no ko VAR no na omra beka. Say bia say there was a contact. Oh, Hakim so by sake and it's a foul. That incident. It is say imagine. I say ka omenya understanding here. Understanding context ni bam of the competition that we are playing. Final, Afcon final, and everyone ever final, host nation. And again, you have a feud controversies on social media and say, referees need to be on Morocco. So in this incident, you know, in as much as we take a correct decision, a bad catastrophe because of the contest, ne woman. In as much as correct and you're correct too. One Ajamano, Morocco. You see, Maybe I make us a free.
Yeah.
And she said, "Be clear, yeah." I was like, "I can't be teaching from an incident of that penalty night about basic." So I think that at a point in time, the referee, that is in Dela of Congo, missed
those key
lack crisis management.
Okay.
I think but I think Obian team me can't check me say that 2 incidents and one taking the decision right.
All right.
Yeah, I think it was right, and I think a unprofessional for Senegal, Papitiel to tell the players the Masami uncle dress with Yemo Bonibu, and yet Tangala Niabo, and yet Tangala Niabo. Oh, me didn't who ya Papitiel.
All right, CB. This incident, they've overshadowed the fantastic performance we watched yesterday. Do you think it's helping our game? Because already we are struggling to let people buy it. We are struggling to sell it to people to understand that Charlie, Africa Cup of Nations now yeah, but no, yeah, trophy kitwa. Most of them call Europe, yeah, but Euros. No, some they call South America, yeah, but Copa America. No, this is our Euros, this is our Copa America, so it should be respected. But maybe in the case at the end of the day, yeah, but tournaments new year. This is what we are talking about.
Oh, said yeah, Rakom Kayano. I say car. Why you be why your body wears come na engine in there, and you know attitude. No way, so no. If you buy a crowd down to ye, I say now bus Koreman pona ye ball tournament. Na ya share ubi na when we say referee in the year. Supporters creative ETC Park and so you move him. When you set time na kanisha.
It is have a count.
Time na kanisha. Inti attitude that way mu. A man says our tournament. Tournament we no want we are singing that will be a tournament. No?
Yeah.
Teams me you know call final. Will be a tactically good. The coaches no. Will be a year juma. Say incidents we be see. Yeah. Referee no decision now take you know. For me no. Say what disallow we mu go ni die. What disallow Senegal go no. Ah Senegal foul no. Na o time na sa go ni ba incident ni ba o disallow no. Na nke wo sa time na disallow Brahim Diaz die no. But Brahim Diaz no. Brahim Diaz na ni push referee no.
Okay.
Look at that one. We just from angle na. On one na push referee no.
Senegal
Sa no kwa koje. Yeah. But Senegal for na say like
anoman bushi.
For omu decision no omu je na ego.
Sadio mani ko no.
They je foul ni tia on.
Omu ko no. But what pam na game ni so easy. Yeah. That's the reason why I'm for having different perspective of how the NTS je bon.
Yes, na say odi say the worker say omu ka say host nation ni eduma omu no. Nti the way omu si push ya no. And can who be a referee near day? A G, but some person who's a referee at this time of the game, a final near issue. Yeah. Final game near issue. And a final game crash also they say team near best team. I mean, you're not penalties. Not penalties are a decide the game, no. Because penalty decide the game now. A very good say, maybe like a better because a back tactics and shed engage, but we have both coaches now. No be a energy. I said you can't enforce and say no beyond person or be man to what that honey you should say. You know, I mean, they are punishing. Yeah. So the guys were working, but all the same, your attitude they were. I say, we a day. EBP. I saw banging. Yo, us menyem.
3 months through.
Ebina funi bepi, monkum EBP. Masa. Menyem. So be do no pi. Attitude. Upa ye ne day. Ebe room. Mentwe, but coach ni go too far. Fe no aba bontin be say obe patch o go too far. Yeah. So yes yenko. I said them di kan kai start him di kan kai Sadio man there. So okasa Afcon no move be ma metina se because there was yema Senegal, no so yema African food Afcon be why dey. Why?
All right. Quickly, Forsen, the incidents that happened. I want you to handle Brahim Diaz penalty kick. Morocco has played 50 years without winning the Afcon. You are in the finals. Already, it is a controversial decision. You've given the penalty. You are going to raise the Panenka. Is it a stage to do that?
I think Brahim Diaz was taken over by the presence of or the atmosphere of the stadium.
Okay.
He, in the first place, wasn't really going to make or put Morocco at a stage are more comfortable.
Okay.
Ono shine nanka o pesenka odi kan de edbeto insenyani and san ye be say oh so Brahim Diaz strike made Morocco equalize, that kind of thing nanka o hwehwe.
Yeah.
To play a Panenka at this time of a crucial final 88 minutes. Jack akumatie akumatie. And I you see, after the Panenka, he was so lost in the game.
Mm-hmm. You got lost.
That's why it's uniform.
Exactly. He was so lost in the game. I say what destroying your man.
A crucial moment for him. And we are
recover.
This incident, a bit to do Musa, you will be fighting.
Nima unko bisa kolomwani. Oh, Nima unko bisa kolomwani. O si eningina.
Till now.
Eningina.
Like Brahim Diaz, I don't know, but meet me I can say at such a big stage, he failed to consider certain things. Okay, he failed to consider the heart of the nation.
Yes.
Because Charlie, pekate na momentum aba. Panenka. Really?
You just score. You see, score the goal and you've won the trophy.
But in the first place, I'm disappointed in Hakimi. Why didn't Hakimi take a penalty?
Was another act of scoring.
Look at this one. Madrid game this season. Now only Jude Bellingham. Oh, omo here warm up. Line so. Mapping your penalty. Me when you say Brahim Diaz Panenka no ono wa practices
Okay.
A map ko gina penalty no. Lip readers. I can say atama Brahim Diaz say catch Jude say Mbappe be bo Panenka. Definitely. So game no penalty no. Panenka na Mbappe boy. Ti obowie no. Jude Bellingham kom Brahim Diaz so. E ko ha again say asem na o kan no ye dey. Abem. Eti me when you say ade a wa ye dey. What practices we must look at say the game ni ye nti wo sheda e dey ase no ase ma medical change say one sheda yen na adwin say o me nya abotre ma game no look at Bernardo Silva against Real Madrid.
Yeah, Panenka dey
e be to so a game no ye delay time o be bo penalty no ye delay time kakra na to so a hwe atmosphere na to so a like with this issue yema be brebe ba team.
Yeah.
And if I say Brahim Diaz so issue direction of boy I just say Mendy delay ya na say we delay na 1 to 1 na say enti Sadio now yeah no I think say it's me calm me board down because a bit me about say Mendy so opponent when him say the baby obi bebo enti meto me ho look at Karim Benzema against Manchester City oh Etihad and then can be your boy listen game na look at Zidane World Cup final when him say a serious moment nipa no fan be diagro. It's you as a goalkeeper, no? Obe dive. Yeah. But when you say Mendy was fantastic, say Utimi stay here. Utimi chebo.
And Mendy have the same track record when he was at Chelsea against Manchester City.
Kun Aguero.
Simple.
But me personally, I think it's any decision. And if they can practice and come maybe put you in the shoe. But
like on Brahim Diaz side.
Training grounds and come as
well.
But practice fan and fire so I can different you know. I'm fan.
All right, so enough of the Afcon. Quickly, yen touch down or incident in Europe. Let's start from England. Manchester United beating Manchester City. So you would do Manchester City, Manchester United. What did Michael Carrick get right?
Albert, on Saturday, lunchtime kickoff, game. I saw a different Manchester United.
Yeah.
I was surprised. Carrick made, together with his backroom staff, they made Pep look so ordinary on the pitch.
Yeah.
Possession-wise, dominating play, aggression, picking up the second balls.
Yeah.
Because to have Rodri, to have Bernardo Silva in a midfield of City. The second ball is there. Can City was also come picking up. But the whole dynamism changed during that derby. And mind you, it's a derby.
Yeah.
A derby on the lunchtime kickoff in UK. It comes with all the goodies that you would expect from
early kickoff.
So I think Carrick in the first place would tell the boys that, guys, we've been a pale shadow of ourselves right before I even came.
Yeah.
Use this game to prove yourself. Can't Simbi and try and say no. Manchester United. Eh, Simbi. No. Yede obi Esha said not to the level. Who said this is what we are of. So I think they really came to the party. And from minute 1 till the end of the game, nobody can tell me that Pep had an antidote to the kind of play and tactics are carried the game. Together with Steve Holland, his assistant.
Okay.
Tactics on the rim, Pep Linders and Kolo Toure couldn't have any antidote to help Pep.
Okay.
He was completely beaten, flawed.
Staying in England, Chelsea beat Brentford. Before this game, Chelsea has struggled to beat Brentford. Liam Rosina, his first Premier League match for Chelsea, winning 2-0 against Brentford.
It was a good game though. Game need a game now to say yes. Chelsea say a combat to a match against Brentford.
Yeah.
So they are coming to do something. And okay, João Pedro, me say that player no. So when you're number 10 are you good man, you will see the best out of that guy. When you're number 10 and I say when you're 9 are you good. Emano, now catch and say on number 10 position, on a second striker, you see the good side from that guy.
Okay.
And game we know team we say, sir, coach, or the idea for be a right game him.
Yeah.
Or the idea for be right game him. Check it. The rounds of Kopama midfield the one already.
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez.
No. Yeah. What you say? The idea for a right game, but you can still see Enzo Maresca and Sano. Boys in him. Enzo Maresca and Sano boys in him. It was a good game. Say Chelsea I take a win, no. Oh, Brentford also. Like we're winning Brentford. Say because I check.
Yeah.
I check. It was a good game.
Welcome. Real Madrid.
Oh, Basa de Obakana.
Real Madrid, Alvaro Arbeloa beat 19th place Levante with 1 goal, 1 penalty.
One penalty. Penalty no penalty no dey no dey.
Barcelona ne Sevilla.
Me go reference me busa say penalty na share na answer.
At
the end of the day, we now win near say 2-0.
Me busa.
Now we near 2-0 me boy. And me say 2 goals now we share no. 1 goal, 1 penalty.
Penalty you go na.
Penalty na share.
Then na Madrid winning.
So I think that
2018 World Cup. Messi your ball penalty sir.
So okay.
Pacho, we Messiana.
Interesting.
So we Messiana.
But they are over church win save room. Person me chess na foul na be empesa.
Pacho can we
discuss anointa rest that boy rest that for boy.
Yo, I beg, talk your own. You reach my 10, I go talk him.
Okay. So I think that on Friday, because I think that this should be a game Arbeloa needs to convince Real Madrid management also winning. Because proud to the game, in the same opinion about the fans are already there and they will be bully the players.
Even the boss.
What boss himself? Players in Obia. Right from some people say how emotional Vinicius Junior was at the point what one is saying. all the players feel down because when we say your performance no and you up to Real Madrid standard. Your performance no is shambolic. You have a good performance. The people are talking about our attitude on the field towards managers and all that. So we need to come and prove to them that no. It's about time. Give us some time. A part of it, players in your robot. At the point you will have something dealing with. It be a performance. So they came in the first half. Another shambolic performance. First half, met one of them say, hey, Abelwa, no. Because at the point, you said that Alonso problem na you face. Callum Slot problem na you face in terms of how you create chances, creativity. And at the point, make sure I say no. Real Madrid needs a ball player, a deep line playmaker. At the point, no, because at the point, we feel that there was some spaces about football man. Say, oh, her bonus, or team name fast. We said now there's problem tactically, but at the point in time, you feel that. That space na place need to make of but nipa no be penetrate this pass na kwa show no problem. That is deep line playmaker Jumana na can was. Okay. So at the point I feel that tactically Abelwa was not there in the first half. And again players and also profile no fit in to that status na at that point in time.
Okay.
But second half was different ball game altogether. Mm-hmm. And that's when Abelwa impressed me.
Impressed you tactically. Hey, munya butro.
Titi na adwuma Abelwa be na Champions League ba. Abelwa Monaco dey say for Abelwa in as much say can say we see he was not good at Castells no that obia down play no underrate no because of Abelwa profile now football what the brain more dem na here enso ani bia
right back
easy overlap no ntimi nye and all that. That is a second half was impressive performance for Real Madrid tactically. Prospectively, because you didn't watch him. You Kamavinga was symbolic.
Yankazami player.
Ana Oji.
Ublia ni Kamavinga.
Ano yi Goncalo Garcia film. Ana the different legs. Ceballos ebai. Or the Mastantuano ebai. No the player you are by. Or the
Mbappe by second half.
The Mbappe shall say.
Oh.
Or the play, no the Atagula.
Yeah.
By you know why? And the Swamini, a course center back. Say on act as CCB. You should progress the ball. Born be the for born number. On for born number why? Deep line playmaker and Ceballos. You should determine the tempo for us at that point in time. Because we defending on low blocks, 5 defenders. So you have a difficulty in penetrating through the defense. Low block defending will be defending now when you an exceptional creativity players. So deep line playmaker a control tempo. Emma players in the be on person than then we penetrating when they pass into Adagula. That's the creative force for Real Madrid at that point in time. No penetrating with the passes, no, and the leading to that Mbappe penalty. And again, Master Antonio by ever stretching out the game wide because on a typical right wing forward. Into a bar in as much Obenya, Goncalo Garcia be at a second strike at a point in time. Master Antonio emphasized that profile the man. They will not stretch out the defense of Bobo Quaifeno Levante. So at the point, we say what the white, we say when you play a bit down, then Adagula will penetrating to that space now. A better that space between that fullback of Levante now, Master Antonio Achena told him. Then Adagula will go operating that space into a J ball now. Flexibility of the players, fluidity of the players, they will be moving. They will create space, man. Then will penetrate with the creative force, They in space. At the point in time, Real Madrid was easily creating chances now in second half. You just want to say space the wow ball from afar. Because it's man, Obobo say be easy, Obobo say be easy. And again, Adagula no, he's technical. That penalty now, Mbappe nya, Senke will be a come pass ball na Vinicius because that pass was risky. The defender can intercept at that point in time because near close space. Adagula near close space, but how technical he was at that point in time, penetrating, locating Mbappe, and Mbappe 1v1 will be intelligent. And at that point, if you say defender one more because born by being on the corner and that angle, on team over one and say the decision of best energy, and there's no need for you to stretch your leg. And he was intelligent enough to play that in the leg to get that contact now open, and there was a penalty. And again, a big game anymore because almost person better can. If you be enough, you can never make creative more chance. I think you need clinical enough. Then they keep it much about 4 or 5. And again, Vinicius Junior on the second half was brilliant. How are all taking on players?
Nice one. Second half in the below, I know he decided.
It was impressive. Oh, heavy.
Decisive. Taking on hoist now.
Saturday we are one number.
Taking on the hoist in Eddie Ceballos. Like game no. Fin one. I thought be a physicality no, but that game no. Second half no. And Crawford no. Mama.
And the boldness of decision making no. I put him say no. Now he knows what he's doing. And again, that management aspect of the game now. Near free says Zabi Alonso and mix it or this setup of Real Madrid. This is all this neighbor. You see, how our communicate.
Too much. You see,
Mama. No, because I say it was impressive. Not convinced enough. Because I convinced. It was impressive. How I communicate with the players. How our CBBC players in the band honum, instructions, and how I communicate. Oh, outside the field, news or no, or that quiet leadership in that calendar is it. On Pekasana, see, Zabi Alonso, you see, on one cast was Shemo, or instructions via Frel, and I seen it in it. And why involve players in decision making? Because at the point, Oben who were Fred in Bapimo, it was on game near Kose, Gemuna Boom, Deben, I say. I think it's that collaborative leadership in coaches now this generation here home.
All right,
impressive, not convincing now. Because it was impressive on the night on the day.
Second half they know it decisive.
Yeah, we change the game.
Second half they below on the winning game the
what am I? How we change the winning game the Yeah, perfect how we
are. So that's a 2.
We change mama na.
Oh, there is. So that's a 2-1. You see, Barcelona the San Sebastian. Never anointed. Anytime Barcelona go to the San Sebastian, they struggle. Just say person kind of correct. Because last season, this same stadium, Lewandowski go home and the boost because some offside. He say Mokaya. Oh no! You see, that shows that the stadium comes with bad news and nightmares to Barcelona fans. And yesterday again, controversies around the win. Lami Amago yesterday offside. Well, yesterday offside, semi-automated, a machine.
And bad decision from the referee. I think at the point in time that goal should be allowed.
Semi-automated, a machine. Me and the machine. The machine better my mean to me line and machine, but light me machine to me draw line. And I'm going to say, "Boy, offside that." God is seeing you. So yeah. So I mean, bounce back to last time. I think we're having a conversation now. Here can say, João Cancelo signing now. You're signing or no? It is rather going in for a centre back now, coach in a request, to bring that defensive solidity. Now, we talked about, Princeton said, a team that creates a lot of chances. They will be scoring a lot of goals. So, Ancelotti does not care about his defense. Agreed. But yesterday, Barcelona created a lot of chances, but scored only one.
Bad luck.
So, there are instances you create a lot of chances, but you'll be struggling to score.
So, you need to
protect goals. And a typical example was yesterday. Because your chances are better than the home boss saying no, I mean, I'm not boss saying no.
That no more chance na me the man.
Ferran Torres boss saying no. So these things are part of the game. The strikers wouldn't be on their good form every day. So you need a defense that can protect goals.
Balanced team.
You understand? I think going forward, Hansi Flick needs to work on these things. And then if this is what they are going to use going forward subsequently, January. I think I'm born. Season,
I think that's the season.
Because Copa del Rey is knockout matches, beba. Champions League knockout matches, beba. League nothing. I ever decided.
Sa Kevin.
What I say?
One. Abelwa.
Onimejuma.
One. Only see one. Adia one. Anything. Spanish. Ne kind of train. One. They just so good at the one side.
All right, so guys.
Abelwa one.
Barcelona lost. May reach Rimba. Charlie, we see the make Enfa. I got 1 point. Still.
Now say Abelwa one. No. One. No. Abelwa. Yen can. We good on road. Say Adia one. Yen pe pano. Say what train was every pano. Simple. Abelwa. Abelwa ball.
Defender overlapping. Right back.
No, but on it.
You stage be Xabi Alonso. No, say trying to Xabi Alonso.
Club no nimbo bossa. Club no, it wasn't that better player, but you see the performance. It was coaching. Thomas Tuchel to no Mourinho crowd with job on it. Abelu same thing.
So it's a more club ni Ancelotti money we more.
You who want to move you say you echo fit.
Hey, cool.
Xabi Alonso in the park and so. On one players who
Osego Ronaldo.
Thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell and also share for other people to join. We've delved deeper into the Afcon Cup of Nations and also in Europe, Manchester United, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Chelsea. Don't forget to subscribe once again and turn on the post notification bell. This way we draw the curtains down here on Offside Lab. See you, God willing, tomorrow same time.